pregnant baby. A baby born in Hong Kong was born with an incredibly rare condition called fetus in fetu, a condition so rare that it only occurs about 1 in every 500,000 births. Basically, she was born with her own siblings. Doctors guessed that there was supposed to be triplets, but that they were absorbed during the developmental stages. They also have a very satisfying reason for what happened. Weird things happen during the early stages of pregnancy. It's a medical mystery. Baby Hong Hong. Baby Hong Hong was born with 31 fingers and toes, but no arms or thumbs. Not only does this look strange, but it also has some serious effects on his health. He suffers from a severe form of polydactyly, which caused the extra digits. He has had to undergo several medical procedures to correct the condition, but his future is bright and doctors are optimistic about a full recovery for him. Little Dominique. A little girl named Dominique was born with her parasitic twin's pelvis and legs protruding from her spine. Surgeons described it as though her twin had dove into her body and had almost made it out. Her twin's lower half was almost perfectly formed, and that was a problem. You see, their spines were intertwined, so removing the extra limbs would be extremely dangerous and would require special research. But doctors were able to do it with special methods and a 3D scan of her spine. She is now recovering from her surgery, and doctors say that she has returned to her normal bubbly self without her twin. Myrtle Corbin. Myrtle Corbin found fame in the late 19th century for being the four-legged woman. Her parasitic twin was fused to her hips, and a tiny pair of malformed legs was visible from the hem of her dress. She could control her sister's legs, but couldn't use them to walk since they were too small. She also struggled to walk on one of her own legs since she was born with a club foot, so technically she could only use one leg. But that didn't stop her from living a full and happy life. She was married to the man of her dreams and managed to have 4 normal children. She was also described as an upbeat and happy person. It just goes to show you that the right attitude goes a long way. Devil Horn's grandmother. Zhang Rufang is a 100-year-old great-grandmother with an unusual story. She has a 6-centimeter horn growing out of her forehead and seems to be quite pleased about it too. She says that she has never had so many visitors and well-wishers in her life before, and she wants to keep it that way. Her children seem very concerned, but she insists that it doesn't hurt. The horns are cutaneous horns, growths made by keratin, the same material that fingernails are made from. She has noticed that a second one is developing, and says that she looks forward to the time when they both match. Gigi. Little baby Gigi was born with a 3rd arm. Why is this so special considering everything that we just heard about? Well, his 3rd arm was incredibly well developed. In fact, at first it was hard to tell which arm was the intruder. Unfortunately, it still affected his health, and he couldn't move either of his arms on the left side where they grew from his shoulder. Doctors decided to remove the one closest to his chest because it did not flex, but his remaining arm has no palm and flexes in the other direction. The surgery was a success, but he will require extensive physical therapy.